some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea of why we asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We're asking people to try using a website that we're working on so we can see whether it works as intended. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud, to say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help to us. Also, please don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We're doing this to improve the site, so we need to hear your honest reactions. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, before we look at the site, I'd like to ask you just a few quick questions. First, what's your occupation?
I work at Macy's.
What do you do all day?
Usually study, or when at my job, or like
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Usually study. I mean, that's what I'm doing now.
Now, roughly how many hours a week altogether would you say that you spend using the internet, including web browsing and email?
Like 10 to 15 probably.
And what's the split between email and web using?
Email is a lot shorter. I probably only do like a couple hours of email at most.
What kind of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Usually like social media, Facebook, YouTube, Reddit.
Typical. Do you have any favorite websites?
Definitely Reddit. I guess Facebook. Those are the most that I'm on.
Okay, we're done with the questions and we can start looking at things. First, I'm going to ask you to look at this page and tell me what you make of it, what strikes you about it, whose site you think it is, what you can do here, and what it's for. Just look around and do a little narrative. You can scroll if you want to, but don't click on anything yet.
Well, I mean, it looks like some sort of artist's website. Definitely like modern art, and it looks really cool. And I'm interested, like I'm intrigued. I want to look at all the different things.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you to try doing some specific tasks. I'm going to read each one out loud, and again, as much as possible, it will help us if you can try to think out loud as you go along. So I'm going to read a few scenarios.
Okay.
Scenario 1, you want to find out where Joanna is going to school and what she is studying.
Okay. So I'm probably going to go to About. Do I click it? Oh, and you are primarily a University of Vermont student, so I found it.
Okay, scenario 2. You want to find the photo of a bird on a boat. It says flamingo, but it's so not a flamingo.
Okay, so I'm going to go to photos because I want to find a photo. And I'm going to click through them. Oh, there's a heron, a dock. I found a bird on a boat!
Okay, you want to know how the user creates their graphic designs.
Hey, Joe.
Yo, dude, 1 second.
Oh, what?
I'm going to go to creation.
Perfect. The video loads very slowly.
What
What are you guys doing? Are you being interviewed?
Scenario 4. You then become curious about her graphic designs and you want to find the graphic design of the octopus.
I'm going to go to graphics. And I'm going to go through it. Found it!
Okay. Scenario 5. Go back to the homepage. That's a really easy one.
I'm back to the homepage.
Okay, scenario 6. You want to contact Jo. In order to contact her, what are the 3 requirements?
I probably want her email, phone, and I don't know,
Take her out to
social
dinner.
media.
Recording this.
So I went to contact information, and I can give my name and number and email.
Perfect. Thank you. That was very helpful. Do you have any questions for me now that we're done?
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome.